Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm gonna show you how to make extra income. Turn your $42,000 into 170 or 180,000. Wait, to whatever $180,000. So watch this video and hope for the best. See you on the top.
5 devices at 1K. All right. So we're just trying to do from the moment rubber hits the road, you hit R1. Because somebody, like Richie said, somebody setting this up could be within half a day. This could be almost instantaneous, right?
Yeah.
So let's just assume that.
Yeah.
So the first mathematics would be this. 0.00007
This is on a 42K. Yeah.
times 103K at 60% across 5 devices. So you're still at 21.63. So you're getting 21.63 per day, USDT per day, right? In that range. Now, what's the next way you're earning? Number 2 is you technically across other emails, not the primary email, other emails you're earning. I see basically we have to do this one more time. You're earning also technically across one other email 0.00007 because you do have one active contract, right?
Yeah.
Up to 0.0002.
This is the kid one.
Yeah, this is the kid one at 103K because that's the kiddie section, right? Not the big money section.
Yeah.
Times one device. Okay, so we have to do that one more time. So you're getting, of course, 4.326 USDT per day. Now, finally, the third way you're earning is this. You're earning with these emails, kid 1, kid 2, and then the legacy. You're earning technically through those email accounts, not the primary. You're earning
10 times 2. 20K.
Right, so you're earning so here we go. 0.001 up to 0.0015 at 103K. So you're tapped in at 60% for those, right? And you're getting four of those. You have 4, right, for 40K. So what is that? At the very minimum, it'd be oops, sorry. My calculator is a little bit buggy here.
Probably about 40. No, 2525 and.
Sorry.
Where's the 4 coming from?
There's 4 devices at X2. Okay, there's 4 devices. You see in the photo, there's 4 yellow devices. Those are X2. So I keep typing in
247.20 per day.
Hold up, let me just do this real quick. I gotta type it in one more time because I'm
10K and 20K. That's we come up for 4, and then the 1K. Those are downline. That's why.
Okay, so you're earning 247.2 per day. Sorry.
20, yes, 240
per day, right? Across those 4 devices, minimum. Now, finally, we have to take into consideration the 10%. So now across options 4 and 5 is actually the indirects, right? So option 4 is that the email above is now tapped into 10% of all of these devices, right? So we have to do that similarly. So for the single device, of course, you're getting 0.00007 minimum, right? Up to 0.0002. And then, of course, at 103K, 103K. And then you're tapped in at 5%. You're tapped in at 5% across one device. That's the kid email, right? So that's not a lot, but we still have to add it because it's something.
Yeah.
So let's do that.
Oh, it's 3.605 per day.
Yeah. That's the one.
36. So you're earning 36 cents per day. Correct?
Yeah.
Right, that's which is something. And then now finally, last but not least, this is the most important one, is you're tapped in at, oh no, that's 10%. You're tapped in at 10% actually for that device, not 5%. You're an R1.
Yeah.
So 36.05 is actually times 2. So let's do that. Right, 10%. Am I right? right? We're at
Yeah,
10%.
don't put 10% because that's a matching. Yeah, yeah.
721. So you're earning 72 cents per day. Now, finally, what we really care about is that you have 4 devices that are performing at 0.001 per day, up to the 0.0015 per day at 103K. And then you are now getting 10% across all 4 of them.
41.
Correct? Am I right here? You're getting 10% across 4 devices, right? So let's do that. Here we go. Because you're an R1, you're getting 0.001 times 103,000 times 10% times 4 devices. You're getting an extra 41.2 per day.
You have to consider the amount for each device. So you have to put 40K on those 3 devices.
What do you mean? I mean, you have to what? You have to consider the 4x, or because this is the daily range, the daily rate. What do you mean by that?
When you look at the 10% matching on the 10, 10, and 20, so you have to put that consideration in your multiplication here.
It is. It says times 4.
It's on number 4, right?
No,
Number 5.
Gloria, it is
in what figure?
Gloria, it is X2.
I know.
Gloria, the machine is X2. That is the reason.
Yes. Yeah.
And the daily output he has taken as per of X2. That is 0.001. It is not 0.477.
Oh, okay. Yeah. To the end. Okay.
So now,
Okay.
if we take the total,
Yeah.
it would be 21.63 per day plus 4.326 per day plus
Uh-huh.
375 cents.
247.20 per day plus 0.721 per day
Yeah.
plus 41.20 per day. So what did you say it was?
310.75.
A day. Per day.
Per day. So this is a person. If your question now is you come in at 42K up front,
Correct.
now we just take 310 per day at current market prices. So
Yeah.
310 per day, 0.75 across 1 week. Across 1 week,
30.
yeah, you're getting 2,175.25 per week, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's put on 30 times. 30 days. Start.
Okay, 1 second. I was just finishing the 7 here. So across 7 is weekly.
8,701.
Times 30.
Yeah.
0.75.
So 2,175.25.
Times 30. You're looking about 9,300. Yeah, I'm right. Almost 10,000 something. That's what I'm saying. When you have 40K, at least you're looking at about 10,000 a month. Yeah.
Right, so
But that's in
310.75.
USDT. That's in USDT though. Yeah.
Times 30 is 9,322.5.
Yeah. That's per month. On the
That's
5
retirement.
I know, but that's
Okay.
about 13,000 in Canadian though.
Right, but remember, the person, whoever's taking out this bank loan for 42K, after 30 days, you're already at 9,300. Okay, so it's up to you what you have to pay back your bank after those 30 days.
Correct. So if you're getting 43 something, that's about 50K in Canadian. So 30, so roughly less than 5 months, you're getting back all your 50K USD, Canadian. Yeah. Yeah, 42 times 1.4.
Yeah, just imagine you become R1 3 times in different legs. Do the math.
Oh yeah, because if you start putting accounts below those people, below those
No,
five.
not even below, like the separate legs.
Yeah, I
separate.
know. You connect them kid one, right?
Yeah.
And then connect also one in you for the 20K. Yeah. But the thing here is once you achieve the R1 in level, it's a lot faster to see your monthly or daily or weekly income. because considering you're getting a matching profit on all the
Okay,
income of your down
I
payment.
have a question on that. Like, somebody bring 40K, how long is gonna bring in income like 9,000 a month? For how long?
Well, until you reach the 177 income, max income on all of those five. It says there. So you simply divide 177,400 divided by 9,300. That's the number of months you will be looking at. 177,
Okay,
right?
I
400.
right?
Yeah, 177,400 divided by 9,322. That will give you
19 months.
19 months divided by 12. So that's about 1 year and a half, 1 year and 6 months.
Okay, thank you, Gloria.
Yeah, that's normally like I know a question is really good because sometimes we say the word 177, but people don't understand when can I get all of that. So you just simply divide the max income from the monthly that you are getting. So that's how many months you will be expecting to receive the maximum income. And also depending on the price of the bitcoins. If the bitcoins worth 150,000, then it's a lot less months because your bitcoins are a lot higher, correct? So instead of waiting for 15 months, maybe in 12 months you will receive them all. Yeah. Am I right?
You asking me?
Am I right, guys?
Yes,
Anthony,
yes, yes.
Richie? If the Bitcoin's worth 150,000 by the end of month, for example, so your estimate of 15 months, it could be only
It's
10 months.
shorter. Yeah, it's shorter. Of course,
Exactly,
it's shorter. We have
exactly.
that.
In value, but if Bitcoin was to go down in value, you still win because you're earning more Bitcoin.
Correct. Because
So
Oh,
on
yeah.
either side of the spectrum, no
yeah,
matter
either
what
or.
happens, you're winning.
Correct. That's why
No one has ever been able to accomplish that until Miner X Right Arms Project 3.0. No one else has ever done that. It's never been achieved until now.
correct. I think Anthony, I asked that from someone asked that from Dr. Jeff, and they asked this way: what if the bitcoins cost a lot lesser from the time I started? Like let's say now it's 103, and all of a sudden it went down to 70. And you know what Dr. Jeff said? Oh, you should be happy. Why? Because you will gain more bitcoins that way because you're buying it at a low cost because you are not cashing out your bitcoins yet, right? So meaning when you're not cashing out yet when of course it went down to 74, then that's why it says buy more when it's low. So now from the 9,300 you can able to gain more bitcoins if the bitcoins went down to 70,000. Make sense?
Really want to make an extreme amount of money here, you have to look at the person who invited you, and you have to be focused on that person who invited you and trying to figure out how to help that person make more money.
That's
And
why
how you do that is by you deploying in your primary one the most. It's not about you building down underneath you. It's about you actually getting that primary one to the point where you have at least 100+ miners in there, miner boosters in there running, period. And then you build down. Trust me,
Yep.
building down and gaining all the income that you can from building to R1 to R2 and R3. If you want to really see true income, you build that first position that you had first, and then you build like Richie, and that's game over.
I know. Richie is now.
People do not understand that because they think that they're getting over on you when they have you recruit them, and then they only put like 2 or 3 miners in their primary at a time, and then they're building down to R1 and R2 and R. They have no idea how they're losing 20 to 50% of their income while they're doing that. it is expedient that you focus on the primary position, the one that's going to become R1, the one that's going to become R2, the one that's going to become R3, the one that's going to become R4, that'll eventually have R5 and R6. You have to have 100 plus miners in that one primary position while you're building. If you're not doing that, you're pissing away a crap ton of money. But anyway, back to you.
Look who's talking here. Oh my lord. Yeah. When is the promo for Phuket? Is it May 18 or May 24?
You mean the promo for Phuket? When does it wrap up?
Yep.
Um,
Just leave 1/4 of that and put it here, and then the income in here, that's what you're gonna use to renovate the house. And yet, your capital will still be there. They won't deplete it. But now, once you consume those 1.2 M, that's it. You use